Hello again, it's me doing my second vlog. It's been a while since my first because I, you know, I feel weird about this and I don't often just have things that I want to chat about, but me and my dog are here and I'm just gonna take down my washing before it gets too cold and dark, and then I have some fun things to talk about. So you get a little insight into life and you can see how I take my washing in, and yeah, then I will chat to you about some things and we can hear the birds again. So to my friend in Canberra who loved hearing the birds last time, just take it all in. Take it all in and enjoy. Okay, this is Maggie. Seatbelt on because I will be elevating my chair and I don't want to fall out. All right, chores done. I'm going to move to a prettier spot in the garden so that you don't have the clothesline in the back. Because that's not a nice aesthetic. That's not aesthetic. So let's find somewhere nicer. All right. Okay, I have found a nice spot in my backyard. This is backyard. It's nice living in the country. Um, I have my best buddy, Maggie. She doesn't want to be squished. She wants to be just on my lap. Um, yeah, so what I wanted to talk about in my vlog today was my excitement at some of my music opportunities that are coming up, which is really great because last time I spoke in a vlog, it was about opportunities to speak and my advocacy stuff, and now it's music. I spoke to my support coordinator today, and there was some papers that she needed me to look at, and I said I'd been busy. I hadn't got around to them because I'd been busy, and she said she figured that, and it was so exciting to her that I'd been busy, because years ago when she first started with me, I was never busy. I didn't get around to paperwork just because I was severely depressed all the time, not because I was busy. I didn't have anything in my life. I just had nothing to do and nothing to focus on, and nowhere to go and nothing to aim for. And so these days, the fact that I have quite a few projects that I can work on and things to, put my love into and put my passion into, it's really encouraging. It's exciting. Even if sometimes I wish I had a little less on my plate, I'm still really, really happy with the things that are coming up for me. It feels like the the end result of a lot of work of self-growth, which is good. But the music, I've been busking pretty regularly outside my local shopping center for like maybe 9 months now, and I've also played at a couple of local farmers markets, and I've had some people approach me while I've been busking saying, hey, you should check out this market, they pay well, and things like that. And I recently had somebody that I'd been next to at a local market. She contacted me and asked me if I would kick off a local music festival called Soulfest. It's in a small town that I would not mentally put in the same sentence as Soulfest, but I could be wrong. I could go there and it could be the best, like, craziest, most amazing music festival ever. I don't know how big it is. I don't know anything about it. I've never been there before, but I've been asked to kick it off. I won't just be the background music that is like a quiet radio in the background that everyone ignores while they're looking at stalls. I'll actually be a performer for the first time, and that is really freaking exciting. that's very, very cool. Also because I'll probably, you know, announce each song before I sing it with the ones that I don't, you know, with the ones that are covers, but I'm also going to be singing about half a dozen original songs. So I get to say, this is an original song, kind of plug my own stuff, which is very cool. But I'm also playing another market in the middle of next month. And I had somebody approach me and ask if I would travel for music, and I said I'd consider it. She organizes markets about an hour out of town, and a town an hour away. And she said they're specifically wanting musicians with disability needs because their market facilities are disability accessible. And they really want to signpost that to disabled visitors and other disabled performers, but they really want to have somebody up there on their stage with those needs so that they can say, hey, look at this. We cater to everybody. We can fit everybody. We have a place for everybody. And I love that. I don't know if people consider that tokenistic, but I'm a big believer in showing what you've got, showing the facilities you have, whether that's, you know, a big sign or something, but you don't know what facilities a place has unless they have a big sign or unless you see somebody else using the facility. So to not only give disabled performers a space and a stage, which sometimes we struggle to get, but also to, you know, have it as a way of showing people that there are great facilities, and, you know, for people who are tourists to know that that's on their map for their holidays if they have disability needs. I think it's great. I think it's great. And yeah, every time I perform somewhere, I know that is a signal to other disabled performers or other disabled visitors that that space is welcoming to them. And that feels really good. It also just feels good to be recognized for something that I have wanted to do for a long time. Since I was a kid. I've been wanting to be a performer since I was a kid. I've been singing since I was a kid. I had to get over, you know, work against illnesses that have weakened my voice, weakened my vocal cords, weakened my diaphragm and my lungs. I've had to work really hard to build that up, and I've had to, you know, work on my guitar skills, and still aren't great, but, you know, I've had to work on all of that and work on my confidence of not only being outside my house, but performing in front of people. And to have that be recognized and be appreciated is very exciting, and I hope it will lead to more things. Yeah, it's good. It feels good. It feels good. It's also just opportunities to just play and sing, which I just love doing anyway. And the fact that people enjoy being around me when I do it is a bonus. So yeah, that's what's happening. I think little Miggles Maggie and I are gonna go inside because it's getting kind of chilly. Oh, she's shivering. Oh, Suki baby. Wanna go inside? Let's go inside. Yeah, let's go inside, have some dinner. It's a little early for your dinner, but we'll go inside and cuddle. Okay. Thank you for watching. Yeah, check out if you are interested in my music stuff, check out my Instagram and my Facebook page, because that's where I upload my covers. Upload about 2 covers a week, so my music covers. So check that out if you're interested in, yeah, the singing music side of things, because that's very fun. All right, well, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you later. I'll see you in my usual Wednesday uploads. All right, bless.